Andrea from A Planet-Based Life and Living with Harmony. I am here with my childhood pot that I grew up with that I wanted to talk about today and use this pot to explain what planned obsolescence is. Planned obsolescence is this current way of doing business where items are made where they need to be replaced more often, or they break more easily, or they're not made to last. So this especially applies to appliances, but it also applies to cell phones and constant upgrades for laptops and computers and a lot of things that we buy today that we know, oh, I'm gonna have to replace this in a few years, and we've accepted that. Well, that's planned obsolescence. It's a business strategy to keep people repurchasing items more frequently and keeping the businesses in business. So if you buy an appliance and it breaks, or you get it and you don't like it, it's cheaper for a business to just refund your money and ship you a new one than it is for you to ship it back and them to actually try to resell it. So this is very wasteful for our resources in the planet to try to keep up with all these replaced items. So I don't know if you know, refrigerators that used to last 30, 40 years easily. They used to have the Maytag man that was out of work. They used to have him in their commercials that he had nothing to do because their appliances were made to last. And so that's long gone. Now we buy appliances that are built to break and are made with cheap plastic components. And I wanted to use this pot to explain. This is a heavy duty pot. It's heavy. The handle is solid. I grew up with this pot. And my mom actually purchased this pot when she was still single and she was 20 years old. And so that makes this pot over 66 years old. And it's still going strong. It's not a non-stick coating, it's a stainless steel, and you could use it for things. Current pots now are so thin, the metal is mixed with all sorts of things, or there's non-stick coatings that scratch and food gets burned to them, and then people can't use them anymore. They're so lightweight they just throw them in the trash and they don't think anything of it. This is resources that have to be mined. We need to think about all the mining and all the work that goes into steel and metals and to make new plastic handles and things like that. So let's think about that and think about when we purchase items that we find them used, we find them estate sales, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, Nextdoor, OfferUp. There's so many websites that offer items you can shop and you can put in searches and all sorts of fun things. But estate sales are so fun to find items that people have had for decades and they're still going strong. And that includes appliances. So anyway, I wanted to highlight this pot that will be part of my inheritance. And then when I pass on, hopefully this pot will be close to 100 years old and it will keep going. So this is the pot that keeps on giving. And I wanted to use this to explain planned obsolescence. Thank you for seeking used and upcycled and recycled products. Thank you for not just running out and buying the latest item, trying to repair what you have, or even living without it if it breaks. And please check out planetbasedlife.org for more great articles. And we're on Instagram as well, Facebook, and YouTube. So check us out, look for us, livingwithharmony.org, planetbasedlife.org. They take you to the same place. But look for us on social media. We love shares. We love people commenting. See what you're doing that maybe I'm not doing. Love to learn. So have a great day. And don't forget to reuse, reduce, refuse, and recycle.